also mentors who have had so much experience and knowledge in the business, and that is why I invited you guys. So, the first thing that we I would like us to discuss is about our business coaching. You know, I always ask myself, are we at an advantage of having a business coach? You know, there are some businesses where you come in and you join that program and you're on your own, or rather, if you want to like maybe ask a question, you don't know who to go to. But I really want us to to expand and to explain more about the importance of having online business coach and why it is very, very important. Please, let's start with Uche.
Yeah, business coach is one of the key factors of this business that you know drives our success. I can't imagine myself doing an online business without having a coach because I literally don't know anything from computer actually. So I would say I'm a computer illiterate. I don't know how to even use computer. So although the training was there, the coaching we are talking about is also combined with a video step-by-step training. So which will direct you, even without the presence of a coach, you can start from there, learning the training from the process of the video step by step. Then having a coach is another extra that will now tell you, okay, anywhere you get stuck, this
Yeah.
is what you do, this is what you do, checking on you, making sure that you are getting everything right. It's not just you doing it by yourself because you see it's a video training. At least you can go watch, pause, and do apply what you have seen, and you go back again. You rewind the video. You can go back and you can start again. You can it's your training. It's your base training. At any time, at your leisure time, you can go through them. But this, yeah, you can be confident in doing that. But anytime you get stuck, because this is internet, we all get lost at some point. We are confused, we are overwhelmed with all this thing. Then you needed somebody to tell you this is what you do, this is what you do. They direct you and they make sure everything is actually going clearly. So that is a very good aspect of it. That is a wonderful tool that we really cherish. I myself personally, I remember when I did my own, was my coach and my mentor who was there for me, teaching
Mm.
me. So I think it's a plus for us, and we really enjoyed that momentum, speaking with people from different parts of the world, having this kind of meeting with our coach and our mentor and other business partners. It's really built our confidence. And as I can say, it's something very, very unique and significant. It's something very special. It's something that is really is unprizable, I would say. So having a coach is something that is absolutely not just having a coach that is willing to take you there, coach that is willing to teach you, coach that is willing to direct you. I mean, this is a plus for us, and I really think we should enjoy it and appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome. Bright. Yeah, tell us more about, you as a coach and the experience that you got from, from your coach, and now how you have been able to now share that same experience and knowledge with your team.
Okay, thank you very much, Betty. You see, just like my brother here just said it, he
Mm.
nailed it already. He said a business without a coach, or rather, a coach means rather that is I call it without a training. Because when you don't have a training, so I don't believe that you're going to go forward. So it's just like you are going to school, you get an admission to school, so you don't have a teacher. So
Yeah.
just imagine that kind of a thing. So that is how I put it. So going to school without a teacher. So how is that person going to come out with A's
Mm-hmm.
in his or her own subject or in his or her own course? So that is it. So at least being into a business that has a coach, and not just only a coach. A coach is just like your own mentor that will mentor you and takes you to the next level. So it's a thing you don't understand. You don't know how to do it. So first of
Mm.
all, how did in this online world today, a lot of people are afraid. Why are they afraid? Because they don't know anything about it. You understand?
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
now that you don't know anything about it, so how will you go to the top?
Mm-hmm.
So there have to be somebody that will take you there. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that is it. So there is one thing I do. I say to people, I said, not if you want to join a business, ask them how to take you forward. You understand?
Yeah.
Ask them how to take you forward. Not just maybe they just put you there and then you start thinking on what to do and how to do it. So that kind of a thing can really gives you headache. You
Yeah.
see, so that is why it is very, very good to have a coach in a business. Even me or we that are now coaches in this same business today. So
Mm.
what really happens is that we were coached by other people before we become a coach. And not only that, what I love about this is that we are continuously coached. You understand? So we are
Yeah.
continuously learning. You see, we are
Mm-hmm.
continuously learning every day. So that is the something. So giving you a business without a program to run it is something that is a rubbish.
Yeah.
Let me just say, for instance, there was one of my because I told all my matees, I said, look, if you have a business, maybe because some of them I will just call them and say, look, if you are
Yeah.
running another business elsewhere, or maybe you feel like there's another business better than our own, please let me know first before. Yes, I told them every day. I said, let me know first before bringing it to another person because I'm your coach. So I have to assess it. You
Mm-hmm.
understand?
Yeah.
So if it is for me now to take it to the upper level and still talk to them, then they will know if the business is okay or not. So just some time ago, I think somebody contacted me and said said a friend told him about a business. I said, wow. He said the business, if you see the money they are catching out, if you see this one, I said, look, don't be fooled by all these things. So give me the website. I want to really go inside. I have become a coach and I know what a real business is. So let me assess it. You understand? Then I go inside the business. I checked it. So they put you there. This is what did they call it? Bring somebody. This one will bring another one. The other one will bring another one. The other person bring that. When I called him, I said, "What kind of business is this? Did you know that in this kind of business you are going to frustrate there? You will frustrate
Bring
yourself there."
bring two person.
Yeah, how many people did you have? How many people did you have? How many friends did you have? This is a business that is talking about your friends and your family. And did you believe that? Did you know that your friends and your family most of them don't believe in you? They want to
No.
see you going up before they start coming. You understand? So I
Yeah.
told him, I said, this is not an online business, but they call it an online business. This is not an online business because this business doesn't have a training that will take you through, rather than it doesn't even have a coach. You understand? So that is it. So at least that is the kind of models I love about this our online business. That at least when
Mm.
you just sign in, when you just register now and sign in, you have already been assigned to a coach that is going to take you. You see, and you'll be assigned to a mentor as well that is going to take you to the next
First
level.
step.
You
That's the
understand?
first.
So now
Yes.
Yeah.
you don't have anything to at least think of. So it's just now what you have to do is just to be coachable. You want to learn, then you have someone that's going to put you through. So that is it, Betty. So thank you very much for this. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. I feel like you guys have said everything. And for me, I feel like a coach is somebody who cheers you on. We all want to have somebody who is cheering us. And I always look at our business and I look at my coach and I look at myself as a coach now. Honestly, I always say to my guys when we're having meetings that I feel like we have got that love of a mother, father to their children because this is the only business that I could think of in the world right now where you would do anything and everything to see the people in your business succeed. The only time you would feel like that is when you're a parent, when you're looking at your child and you see, I want the best out of this person. So you become a cheerleader or a cheering squad of that person. And I also look at it like you are the first point of contact for that particular person because you've started the business, you've done the training, you've made all the mistakes. We are all human, you make mistakes here and there. And what you do now is to make sure that this person doesn't repeat the same mistakes as you did. Just guide them
Exactly.
into the right direction. Yeah. So I know I'm glad that we've been allowed, we have the privilege of, everybody has somebody who can hold their hands in this business from the word go all the way up until, sometimes you'd feel, oh, now I'm successful, I don't need my coach. It's funny because I still go to my coach. I still go. Sometimes I just need a chat. She teaches me a lot, so I still go to her because I feel like when you come into this business and you're connected with people who are mentoring you and taking care of you, you're also relationship with those people, so they become your lifetime friends. Yeah, so the next one is, we talk about our streams of income, our supportive community, and our system. So, every time when you're starting the business, people are like, so how will my business be working? Do I need to be sitting down and open a shop somewhere, or like go and knocking on people's doors for this business to work for me? People will want, some people get assurance and a comfort in the fact that their business can be run 24/7. But if you don't have a team behind the system to make that possible, then this is why most businesses online, they don't succeed, because most of us, we are not IT gurus. And on top of that, you also need a supportive community, and you also need like to plug yourself with a kind of a company or a product. So let's talk a little bit more about those ones, and let's start with Uche.
Yes. Talking about the stream of incomes in this business is, um, and how you build your business. Like I used to say to people that, for you to find a unique or a good online business, that's a genuine online business, because everybody is all about making money. It's all about this whole ideas of running a business and making money. So when we talk about internet, they just feel they want to come in and grab the whole money, and start going. So, but definitely there is procedure. In terms of making money online, you follow the due process and you keep to your lane. And when you are consistent, you keep to your lane. One thing you must know, you must grind before you build. That is it. And this is the key that people really need to realize. You must grind and before you build. So, but the time you grind, people want to see it as, it's like it's too difficult. That's what people really say. They say, how can I get onto this business? I don't have time. I really need to put my money in it, and I don't have time. They start by asking you, how much do you make in a month? And they are just coming today. They want to ask you that it's been there for years, like asking you how much you make in a month. Okay, I didn't start making five figures in a month by starting in a business on a day or a month. I grinded, and then I built my business. Okay, we say we started three in 2019, which is probably 3 years from now. So if I have built a business that for 3 years, and I am making like five figures or even more or whatever, in a month, that means it's quick. It's very, very quick, because my job, I've been working for over 5 years. I don't make that kind of money I make in my business, right? So it's because of a system that was built for me. It's because I followed the line. It's because I was persistent. It's because I was constant. And it's because the skills that I put in there. That is why when we talk about coaching and mentorship, that
Mm,
same skills is going to what we give you. People have made it within 1 year, 6 months, up to the level I am for 3 years. But people have made even more than me. But it's all because of a system that was built. So in this business, it is not you alone that will be making all the money for yourself. You also need to build a team, and that your team will also build your own team. And this is where it becomes bigger. So even when we have different stream of income now, like about 5 stream of income in our community. And the more streams of income are coming, we don't need to grind anymore to start up a new stream of income, because we've already grinded through the system process. So whenever a new stream of income is coming, it's all just built up directly to us.
Yeah.
and this is how we grow. So the legacy is the most important thing. The system that takes you from one level to a higher level is what you should focus on. Forget about the money that other people are making, or forget about your imagination, what you want to make in this business. All you are thinking about is these people that came to this business and they are making this money you've seen. They started from somewhere and they built their business up to this part. So you need to follow that process, because if you do yours in rush, you're going to make a mistake. If you
Yeah.
go out of the track, you're just going to spend money for nothing. But if you're on the track with your mentor and your coach, you follow the training, and then it could take you 1 year, it could take you 6 months, it could take you 3 months for you to start seeing the result. But you're going to build. Even we are still building. We are builders. We are not, how do they call it, CEOs. We are builders. We are still building our business. But trust me, we are making more than we expected. And that same money we are making is what people also are also making when they came in. Like when they started for like 1 year, they were making such amount of money. Some people spent like 5 years even without making anything because they didn't follow the line. So if you are consistent, you follow the track, man, the sky is your limit. That's why I always tell people we waste our time here working for chefs, trying to build other people's dream, work, work, work. It's just, I see this business opened my mind, like opened my eyes. I realized that even 1 hour I spent out there with somebody is really reflecting on me. Now, I said, these hours now, I really need to be at home now on the front of my laptop, drinking my champagne, enjoying with my family. You understand? That is the goal. That is the idea. Anytime you spend 1 hour or 2 hours working with somebody, you just realize that, oh, you are missing a lot on the internet space.
Yeah.
Sometimes I see people in this, although I thank God for where I am, but sometimes I see people and I see, God, what am I doing in this work? You understand? So you just feel like this life is not balanced. Just imagine somebody, but when you try to compare yourself with other people that are above you, but you also look down on people that are under you. There are people who have not discovered this opportunity you are into right now. You
Mm.
get it? So you
Mm.
are in a very good position
Mm.
for you being here. So there are people who have not even thought of having a side hustle. There are people who have not even thought of, checking on internet, but you're already on the internet space. It doesn't matter how long. I keep my faith so strong in this business, in this system, because I know it's going to build my future. So I don't want to go back to the where I am before, or how I used to struggle from one job to the other. So my hours every day, every year, I pray I want to reduce these working hours.
Mm.
Because right now I just got married, like you all know, and family will be coming, and you have time to spend with your wife and your kids, man. And then I just figure out myself that how am I going to put this all together? Leaving my family, going to job, I work 2 shifts in a day, and all this stress. And I compared myself with people who have been in this business for longer as I am, who have quit their job, who are making good sum of money in this business. I said, oh wow, this is where I want to be. I can imagine the life of this. Sometimes I just sit and I imagine the lives of these people, how they live their life, how they spend their days. And that is the target. So it doesn't matter when you start. Keep focused, put your eyes on the ball, and just keep moving, because you are better than somebody who have not even thought about it.
That is
For you watching this video, wherever you are, maybe you're just watching the replay, and you are thinking of starting an online business, and with this one, you are 100% now better than the other people who have not even thought about it.
Yeah.
Because something is going to change in your life. It's just a matter of time. And
Mm.
that is why this system is there for us. So I'm used this system, and nothing is changing in it. They always update it and new things to learn. But it's already there. I'm already in the game. I've already built something I want to build for myself, and it's a future plan. I just have to follow the track. Don't allow anything to distract you, even if you have other things coming up. Build your business in a way that even while you are sleeping, it will be working for you. And that's just it.
Yes.
So teamwork is part of the success. Teamwork is one of the greatest tools that we are using here. And that's why we are here today to share with you guys. Thank you for having me.
Awesome, Uche, awesome. Bright, do you want to add a little bit more about on that?
Yes, my brother have said it all. So just let me just garnish it with some ingredients. You you see, like what my brother just said, is that when some people are coming into a business, the next thing they want to do is to start making money.
Yeah.
Other thing they will think of, I want to make money. Just imagine somebody calls me and said, after giving him the gas line, and I even told him, I said, I can't lie to you that when you just come, the next seconds you are a billionaire. You understand? I said, if you have that kind of place where they do that kind of a thing that is genuine, so at least you have to let me know too. I said, but in this place, I can guarantee you that. So all you need to do, you already have passion for something, you already have your why, what you want to do. So now come in and build it. You understand? It is not a get rich a quick scheme that some people put out there to deceive people. You understand? And then they all rush there and go and lose their money there. No, I said this one, you will definitely get rich inside, but you have to come and build it. You
Oh, yeah.
understand? So then the brother just said, he said no, he said he doesn't have patience. Can you imagine? He said, if it is that kind of business, he said he doesn't have patience. You see, so like to be frank and sincere, some people the way they think, and that is not how life is supposed to be. So most of people that I have really talked with, I have talked with a lot of people, come across a lot, so many people with different character in this trying to run a business. They come to me, seek for, ask me questions, and I give them reply. So many of them they are just all about money, 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 but they forgot that you before you should make anything happen, there are due processes.
Yes.
You can't just come and go and start from the third row or from the second. There are grassroots. You start from number one. You understand? So, like, just take for instance, that 2019 when I came into the business, wow, when I saw some income, my head, were big. Then I was calling my wife, come and check this, come and check that, come and check. I say, how can somebody just make this kind of money? So what am I still doing? But good, I didn't let all those one enter my ears. What I was doing that time when I see anybody post any money, you know what I do? I quickly check the person's profile. Then the profile will now tells me when this person started this business.
Yeah.
Then I will say, wow, this person just started this business like 3 years ago and he started making this kind of huge amount. I said, wow, I'm just starting now. That is, before I will still get to that place, I will still be making this money.
Yes.
So what that kind of thing was not giving me, it was not giving me motivation. You understand? It was not motivating me to work hard on my business. It now motivates me to go back to that training because that training is the tools to run the business. Once you I do tell everybody in my team, I said, if you understand the training, once you understand this training, you will forever love this business because you know the right thing to do at the right time.
Yeah.
So you understand. So it's just a thing that will keep going. So as my brother said, he said it's an updated training that come tomorrow, they are still updating it. So we are still learning. You understand? So it is a thing that everybody need to at least plug into. So you can't just come to a thing there and start making that money. You understand? So somebody that come in the other day was asking me, said, so now why can't you be sharing your money? Share it online, what you are earning. I said, first of all, when you are talking about income claims, I said that is why you need to come into the business and check it out because there
Yeah.
are training that is going to guide you. So now you will know what to share online and what not to share online because Facebook also they are watching you.
Oh,
So they
yeah.
are not robots; they are watching you. You understand? And even there are some algorithms that Facebook plays there just in form of a robot. Once you put any income claim all those kind of a thing.
Oh,
So they just tag you as a something bad, or you want to lure people to the business that is not working. So they will just take you down, bring you down. I said there are processes. You understand? I cannot begin to share my income with you, but if you want it, maybe you want me to, if that is what you want, then I can share a screen with you so that you see what is coming in. You understand?
Yeah.
So, so the income, I can't lie to you. You know, when I tell you, I said that I was working 6 to 6, which is 12 hours. Then
yes.
now I have reduced my hour. If it is too much, 8 hours. 8 hours in a month that I work is 160 hours. In that 160 hours, I want us to analyze this thing. You understand? 160 hours. Then Spain as a country is one of the how can I, the salary aspect, the earning aspect is one of the poorest salary earner in Europe as a whole. 160 hours will give me, if it is too much because of the position that I am, it gives me 1,200 euro. 160 hours. At times, I work on Saturdays too. You see, so now just imagine, like what I shared the other day, my income. That income was only getting just 3 days.
Wow.
3 days.
Wow.
I saw
And
it. I saw it. I
you
saw
saw it.
it.
And that is
Yeah.
more than, that is 3 times of my salary. Can you
Three
imagine?
times. That is the game. Yeah, that is a
Yeah.
simple calculation.
So you can see this kind of thing we are talking about. When I started, I know that I am going to get there. So people are sharing their income. I know that I will surely get there one day. But today, what is happening? I'm still sharing my income. You understand? Not only that, it keeps on getting better. It keeps on getting better. So
Bigger.
that
Yeah.
so it is good for us to have that mindset of learning. You understand?
Yeah.
When we have the mindset of learning, so that thing that we have learned is going to take us to to a place that we don't even you will be surprised. You understand? So first of all, when anybody wants to do anything, you must have the desire, the motivation. Let that fire be burning in you that you really want this thing. You understand? Because that is what is going to keep you going when you are in the business. Because you know why you are there. You see, so you know why you really comes to that business. So the business is not just maybe we are. If I talk about, if we start talking about the income stream now, that
Yeah.
one is going to take a lot of time because a lot of incomes are coming. But what I love about the business, let's not forget about the income now. Let's talk about the self growth. Did you know the kind of growth, the self growth that this business have put me into? I have learned a lot of things that I don't even know how to do before. Even for me to face camera like this to be talking before, no, I can't do it. Before one sentence, I'm gone. I'm too shy for this. But now I can talk about it. I can be in camera for more than hours. You understand? So there was one of my friends that comes into my business. So I invited him to our Zoom class. Then we were just after the Zoom meeting, he calls me, say, Bright, he said, are you a professor? I just laughed. I said, no, I'm not a professor. He said, the way you keep this speech for more than hour. He said, wow. He said, then the business must be very good. You see, so it is the self-development, it is the self-growth that matters in this business. So that is why it's a thing that I will never play with. I won't joke with it because I have already been in that line and I have started building it. So when I know that this business is not just for only me, it's for my future, the future of
Yeah.
my kids. You understand? So I can't imagine, okay, just imagine I work 160 and then I end that. And then just 3 days, I was able to come up with that is even more 3 times my salary. Then
Oh
you will
yeah.
now tell me I cannot build up this thing to pass it on to my kids, or should my kids continue what I started? How I started? No, no, no.
Let me give you that.
No, not for me. So that is it, Betty. Thank you very much.
Oh my God. Thank you. I don't even want to add. And as I said, guys, I brought the best people to discuss these things with you. I don't talk more because I've been talking about myself all the days, the last few days. But thank you so much, guys, for sharing. The last thing that I would like us to discuss is I feel like we've touched a little bit of our, our results. We should still add, we could maybe touch a little bit on that. But I also wanted us to touch a little bit about one of the things that we really value in our community, which is the power of gratitude. We all know that we didn't just find ourselves in the business. We first of all had to clean up our mindset, to prepare our mindset, to do a mind shift, because many are times that people come in with, those people who are asking those questions of how much money do you make, and how will I know if this is true, and all those things, is because their mindset is completely different from how we see it on the side of when you're doing the business. So let's talk a little bit about the power of gratitude, and then we will continue. We will complete the meeting, or rather this meeting, with talking about why people should join us. So let's make it short and sweet about the power of gratitude. Starting with
Yes.
her.
Should I go first?
Yes, please, Uche.
Okay, yeah. When we talk about gratitude, it's like looking back for me, like looking back to where I was before I joined this business
Yeah.
and where I am now. Is I see the big difference, the huge difference, what I have achieved. But most of the people knows me better in the community. Like when I
Mm,
was once invited to talk about my success in the business and the level I attended in our, you know, community. So I also talked about my family
yeah.
and how I came to Europe and all that. So
Mm,
gratitude is something that can never go away, especially as long as we are in this community. We
mm,
have built, I have had a sister in somebody that is not even from my hometown. I have a brother from with somebody that's not even from my hometown, all because of this community. So I know Betty is one of them. I always call her my sister.
mm,
So, and we've helped ourselves, we see ourselves through hard times in this business. We encourage each other. When we started, we didn't just come and saw results immediately. We
mm,
were in and we were seeing other people making it, and we were asking ourselves how or what are these people doing that we are not doing. We
mm,
were asking, so we go out to those people, like reach out to people in the community, ask them, and then we'll come together again and share what we have heard, what we are not doing right, what we are doing right. So, and everybody is open to this, kind of thing. That helps a lot of people to re-strategize, change their mindset, build themselves, and
mm,
a lot of people start seeing results as a result of that. So weekly team meeting or monthly team meetings, sharing ideas, strategizing and all that. You might needed somebody's help, even if the person is not from your team, and everyone is always there to help each other. And gratitude is one of the things. I don't really have much to say on that, but it's something very deep that we show that this community has given to people. I've seen this
yeah.
community, our business community, done a lot of things for people. That is unimaginable, unimaginable. People realizing their dream. And when sometimes it's just like when you start hearing their testimonies, you will be shedding tears. Some of them can't even speak because they are overwhelmed with joy. And this is what it is, like being that financially free, being that having that time or being able to cure your problems like health issues because of the product we are also using, because it's something amazing. So is the gratitude is on every side of it, the financial aspect, the personal growth, the health system, the everything is all there. And another one, when we talk about the mindset is I really tell people is something you need to apply in your life. It's something you really need to build for yourself, because definitely if your mind is not well fixed, that is the first thing you say in the training when you come into this business is about mindset. Because if your mind is not well fixed, you will just be running helter scatter. You will be going from one place to the other. So mindset is one of the game that we are using in this business. And if your mind, we teach you how to set up your mind, how to make up your mind for something you believe in. And that thing is, no matter how many times you have been scammed, there is real business out there for you that can change the whole story. So why are you giving
Mm.
up when the right time is here, when you found the right sources? So that is one thing about mindset. I've been duped, I've been scammed many times, but that doesn't stop me from trying something new. And many
Mm.
people you see in our community making it big today, if they tell you their story, they have been duped not once, not twice, not three times, many times, but they still keep trying until they find that one key that will unlock every aspect of, you know, setback and financial stability and all those stuff in their life. You find that one key, and a lot of people have found it in this our community. So
Mm.
that is one thing about our mindset, and it doesn't change anything. If you decide not to do this business, my mindset is that if I at some point when I started, at some point I wanted to quit, but my mindset is that what does I gain? I came to this thing, I see what people are doing, and I want to quit. So where does that left me at? Simply nothing.
Mm.
Even I remember Betty too. I could remember the first time we had our chat. It was like nothing is working. Yeah, you remember nothing is working. What are you doing? How are we going to keep up with this? But we encourage each other. Say we've been here. We're already here. So no going back.
Yeah.
Going back is like you are gone. You don't. There is no. You can never see opportunity. This means
Mm.
that if you are not doing this business, there is nothing. Something that could be possible will never be possible again.
Mm.
When I'm doing this business, even if I'm not seeing that money that people are making as it, but I know that it is possible as long as I'm here. All I
Absolutely.
need to do is to find a way to get there. It's possible. I just know it's possible. But if I'm not in this game, I just know that there is no way I can be like this person.
Mm.
That is mindset. So that is just, it doesn't matter how long it will take me, but I know that one day I'll be there. I'll be making six figures. I'll be making five on the high side. I will quit my job. I will live the life of the dream that I wanted. And that is just the mindset because I am ready on the track. I am on the game. And this is
Mm.
how it is. This is what this mindset. I won't emphasize on this more because if I quit, then I'm quitting everything. I'm not going to
Yeah.
have access to the community. I'm not going to have access to the products. I'm not going to have access to the incomes. I'm not going to have anything. But nothing is going to change. I will go back to my old ways of life, keep suffering, trying new things, but nothing will change. But as long as I'm here, even while I'm trying other things, I am still here. I'm still following. I'm still focused. That is just my
Mm.
mindset. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. Bright, do you want to add on the power of gratitude and the results a little bit more?
Yes, just a little. You see, in anything anyone is doing, at least you have to be grateful. You have to
Yes.
be grateful to God that you you are there already. So even waking
Mm.
up, so we have to be grateful. You understand? So doing anything in life, so we have to be grateful. So that is what really keeps us going. So that is what really keeps a lot of ways opening for everyone. You understand? So when you are grateful for every anything, so it makes the door of anything you want it to open us for you. You understand? So that is just that is all that I would really add to that the power of gratitude. So we need
Mm.
to be grateful because okay, like me when I was talking to you, I said, look, starting from 6 to 6, and now 8 hours daily or even 6 hours. So I'm really grateful. You understand? Because when
Yeah.
I really look back where I'm coming from when I started, so I feel more better, and I'll just say, oh God, I thank you. So I'm really grateful that not only that I'm grateful that I'm here I'm where I
Mm.
am today, but I'm really grateful because I took action. You understand? Because I
Mm.
took action that very moment. So that is why I am grateful. So because this action taking of a thing, a lot of people they find it difficult. I don't know.
Yeah.
They find it difficult whether they don't believe in themselves or I cannot really figure things out because let me tell you, many people spend time analyzing. They like to analyze, start planning and organizing, but they fail
Yes.
to take action. So what I come to realize is that even the successful people that we are seeing today, you see these successful people that we are seeing today, they too, they took out time to start analyzing, they plan. You understand? So they start thinking, is this thing going to work? But at the end of the day, what they do, they take action. You see, so that one will not make them to be successful in the aspect they take action for. So that is it.
Yeah.
So without action taking, nothing is going to work. Nothing is going to work. So it's going to
Mm.
be keeping on doing the same thing at the same time. So you are still going to be where you are. You understand? So you see all these things we have been talking since. So without action taking, nothing is going to work. You are not going to
Mm.
live where you are. There was a time I shared my story about why I decided to come to Spain. You understand? So I said, even for you to leave your own comfort zone is very hard, it's very difficult. But at least it takes something from you to leave your comfort zone.
Mm.
Everybody they feel that we are just comfortable now. We are comfortable here, nothing. At the ending of the month, I earn. Man, just take a look at it now. From Monday to Friday, you are not
Yeah.
with your kids, you are not with your family, so you are happy. You understand? So now look at what's happened. Let me just take us back a little bit about what happened in our working place. That was last month. So there was a Spanish guy we worked together.
Mm.
So the guy said he's not going to be because they contracted him with on Saturdays. You understand? So because every on Saturdays, so you need to go to that. There is one person have to make himself available to go to that place we work. It's just like security guard because if anything goes off, because we are dealing with all these freezers, something. So we pack something inside the fridge. So when the trailers come, we start loading it. You understand? We forklift. So if anything switch off, there's alarm. There's alarm they install in all our phones. So it will ring in our phone. Then we know that something switched off in the working place. So the person that is assigned for that Saturday need to go to switch it on. So when he now find out that he cannot do it, he have to call the techniques people to come and fix it. So the guy said he cannot continue. You understand? He went to go and meet them. Just listen to this story. He went to go and meet our boss. Said he can no longer do this because that period that thing switched off. He was in the middle of a meeting with his own family. They just came back from other places. You understand? They have not met for years. So he said he cannot. So that day, he just took, because when he came back, they were just quarreling with him. He's supposed to come 1 hour, at least the minimum time you're supposed to be in that working place, supposed to be 1 hour. But it took you 3 hours before coming to fix things. So he said, look, this is going to be the last. I am not taking that days again. So just like replace another thing. So the guy talked to the boss, and that was all. The next day, they gave him a sack letter. They gave him a sack letter. So now look at how interesting the something is now. Now, when they gave him the sack letter, he came to us. He was hugging us that he's going, but he started crying. I called him. I
Mm.
said, why are you shedding tears? Is it not freedom? Shedding tears because they drove you away from work, or you feel that you cannot get another one. So then he now started telling me, he said, this month I am supposed to, there's a house that is supposed to sign up. You need to get a new house. You need to do this with the contract. Now they have terminated this contract. I said, wow, okay, I now see where you are, where your problem is. Because now there is no other stream of income coming in. At the end of
Mhm.
the month, whether they laid you off from the work you have to pay your car bills, your
You
house
have to
bill,
pay your house rent.
everything. So now that now keeps him very, very annoyed and even crying. I said, look, Mr. Man, if it were to be me, I would just go home happily. I will move home happily. Why? Because I have something that I'm doing that even bigger than this. I'm even planning to stop the work. And then somebody just come to my doorstep and said, that is all. So I will be happy. You understand? I will be happy. Then that one will make me to really focus on my job. You see, it will really make me to focus on my job. So that is it. A lot of people in our community today, they are being a job quitter every day. Every time people are quitting their jobs, they are getting retired at the age of when it's not even up to their age for the retirement age. So just take a look at all those kind of a thing. So that is why we need to be grateful for everything that we are today. You understand? So that is just it.
Yes.
So at least everybody that is watching us now or may like to watch later the replay, please, I want us to take action. It is very, very important. There is no more time. If you
Yeah.
said there is time, there is no more time. A thing that you start building today, a thing that you start building today, so than a thing you will start building in maybe next year or next 2 years. So you will see that you will get yourself to blame and say, I wish I started this thing the other time. There was a video I shared the other time, even Mr. Henry, you shared it when somebody he was asking the father when the father took his own when this son took the father to his own friend's house. So his friend's father has already have a big mansion. Then the little one was not asking the father. He said, "Where were you when my friend father was building this mansion?" You see,
No, the father was telling the son that during the secondary school that
yes,
he was the senior of this person. They used to be very
yes,
close
yes.
friends.
You said
And
the
he now
father
tell the guy that
was teaching
he
the
now tell
person.
you that you and this man are friends. Where were you when the man was making all this money to build this?
So it is very obvious that people will just sit down are coming.
Mm.
Opportunities are really coming up these days. So we can still say we cannot grab it. Mostly we that are in diaspora. So we are open to a lot of things. Look, people, let me tell you. You see, there are people in Africa that don't even have money to get to subscribe, to get a megabyte, to
Mm.
run to have internet.
Even
But
have
we,
smartphone.
yeah, they don't even have a smartphone. But we are privileged to have all these things here. We have a steady light. We have internet at home. So that internet you are having at home and that laptop you have, that your smartphone you have. So don't you think that it is time for you to make something out of it? It is time for you to make something out of it. So that is why you need to plug into this. And you won't regret it. You need to
Mm.
plug into this because why am I saying you are not going to regret it? Because as we said before, you have a coach, you have a mate, even though you don't know anything. All you need to just if you are coachable, that is all. So it is good. Use that what you have to start making what you desire for. Start building what you desire for. Okay, let
Yeah.
me put it up to you now. At your age, you watching us right now, at your age now, is it not good for you to go to where they sell cars and pay cash instead of going to
Mm.
bank to borrow you? Or is it not good for you to go to where the house agent and said, I want to purchase this house, and then you pay cash?
Yeah.
You know what? This in this business, it is possible. When you
People
don't
are
have
doing it.
it is
Many.
For them.
people are doing
Many.
people are doing
Every
it.
now and then.
So that is so I'm grateful. I'm grateful that I found this. I am forever grateful that I find this book. Thank you very much, Betty.
Oh, no worries, no worries. I don't know if we should still do why you should join us because I feel like you guys have covered it. We've been talking about everything, but every time we talk about it, now people understand why they should really join us. Do you want to add a little bit more, maybe 1 minute each, and then we call it a day? Why
I think
somebody
that
should join business. This
Bright
is
has said it. Why they should join us? He gave an instant of that his colleague at work.
this is
If
this
you if you if you are the one depending on your salary, I know that a lot of Africans like us are we are good in working. And some people have the strength. So people will tell you they will work, they better work 10, 15, 20 hours a day than to risk it. And they just feel they are comfortable with that. My guy, stress the key. There's one video I made, I tell them stress. Because
Mad.
for me, I have seen people who there was one story I heard that was in Benin when I went to visit my auntie. This lady, they say she don't sleep. She work morning
yeah,
and night, and she was storing the money. Two instances I've heard that like she don't sleep, and one day she was at work, she just fell down and died. They said this she had a heart attack, was stressed. They went to that lady's house and they found about 45,000 euros in her cupboard.
what?
She was just saving the money so that the day she would travel to Africa, she will go and use it to build heaven. They found 45,000 euros. This happened in Berlin. And a lot of people like that, I know their stories. They were just busy working, 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 and all of a sudden they just fell down and died.
Mm,
People don't even take care of themselves. All they see is money. Let me tell you guys, the reason why I joined this business, I used to tell people it's not about money. Money is just a tool, but the goal is freedom. Freedom is the goal. Because when you are free, that's what I mean by freedom. You have time. There's nothing like somebody having time. When you have time, you can check on yourself. You can take care of yourself. You can take care of your children. You have time. You can travel. You can do it. That is the most essential thing in life. Time. You have good
yeah,
health because you're not stressing at work, and you have money. These are the three keys of freedom. You can do and you have security. That's money is security. If you don't have money, they call you on the phone. Oh, your mother in the village, she have a heart attack. They need the 100 million to take her to the hospital to do X-ray, to do treatment. You don't have the money. Anytime I don't have money in my account, I'm scared. I'm not secured. You understand? So it's the freedom we are talking about. You need to be financially free. You need to be time free. You need to be health free.
That is
And
it.
this whole thing, you cannot achieve it, no matter how much they are paying you in your work. But as long as you don't have that time, you stressed to make that kind of money. You stress so hard. Some people don't even have time to go check on doctors, to go and see their doctors.
mm,
Unless when they are totally down, they couldn't walk anymore, they have to go and check it for doctors. So these are factors. Me, I love the family lifestyle. For me, that is my life. I don't want to live a life where I go to work every day. And I have families at home.
yeah,
When I have my family, I want to spend time with them. That is the kind of person and that is my goal. That is why I joined this. Everybody have a reason. Some people want to join this business because they want to make money once. I know the money will come, but there is a reason. Now, when I'm no longer able to go to work, I have a business at home that can
mm,
pay me from my kitchen. I think that is why I joined this business. So if everybody has their own reason, it's up to them. But having a plan B is the main thing. That's
yeah.
just it.
That is it.
Wow, thank you. Bright, do you want to add on that?
Yeah, yeah, just a little. And this life we are today, some people waste their lives trying to
Mm,
avoid making mistakes.
yeah,
But most of these things have crippled a lot of careers because let me tell you, perfection isn't attainable. You
mm,
understand? And there's something, time is money in business. I have to let us know. Let me tell you, doing a good business today is more profitable than doing a great job tomorrow. So that is just it. You want to have a great job tomorrow. You are wishing to have. You understand? How can going to school for a long time and then because why did you go to school? Because you just want to have a good job tomorrow. But why not
Yes.
start now? Why not create that time now and start making that money?
mm,
At times, Betty, let me just tell you. At times, I was asking one uh, of my friend out there. I said, why is it that they don't put how to make money as a subject in school? No, it would have been, that is just the whole thing of it. Then
Yeah.
that my friend is an analyst as well. He analyzes something for me. He said, look, he said it's something we don't know. If they put it how to make money, okay, just imagine. Okay, imagine now you have a kid, a small kid that don't even know anything. You know, anything you put in a kid, he try to utilize it to form a very big thing. Now put a child today in a football, he start developing, and then tomorrow he's going to become a very big footballer. You see, so why not impart that thing when we were growing up and say how to make money as a subject, so that people will know how to really make money, how to not finding X, going to A, and then finding A where there is no X.
The square root of A, find X.
Okay, now, people that have been working, you see, all these things are just to deceive a lot of us. Education is good, just for you to know, to have knowledge. So many things passed on in that education just to deceive a lot of us. You understand? Because today, I can tell you, nobody that is working in the bank today that is looking for X.
Nobody's looking for X.
No. They are cutting on money. So it is
Nobody's looking for the X. The X ran away.
There was one joke I read in the internet the other day. The boy said he saw his own teacher that was teaching his mathematics teacher. He said when he saw him, he said the mathematics teacher was asking him if whether he knew a place to the bank, to the UBA bank. He said he now look at the mathematics teacher. He said, this is the man that was telling him to find S that time. Then he started to describe the route to the bank, and said, when you take this road, then you move to the other equilibrium. That one will take you to the X rate, and then when you now get to the X rate, then you will look for
Y.
You will look for over power 2 times X, and then you get to the destination. He said the teacher was just looking at it. He said, you forget that it is this X that is for my class. So these are the subjects. It is good. Like, but now my friend really, let me listen up, people. My friend really tells me something that amazes me. He said, if they start teaching that thing in the school today, he said, how is the government going to build, because they need people to build up the economy. They need people to build up the country. They are doing infrastructure. They need people to work in the railway. They need people to do construction. They need people to do all manner of jobs so that it will keep the country going. So are you going to make yourself available for that? Or is it not good to just stay inside your home and be making that money, even real money? Because, okay, now, take for instance now, if not for all this greed or for all this greed that they are bringing up, person that is doing an online business pays more tax to the government than the people that are working. Because first of all, you are not renting, you don't have a shop of your own, everything is online. You are not taking any land from them. You are not occupying any space, but at the ending of it all, you still pay tax to them. A huge tax for that matter. You understand? Like what our boss told us the other time when he mentioned it in the coaches section. He said they paid almost $500,000 for 2 years in tax in Canada. Everybody was shocked. When I look at that, I begin to calculate it to my own currency.
Their local currency.
So I say somebody can pay this kind of, you understand? Imagine that kind of money people are in this business. Then you are telling me that the business is not good. The business is not worth trying out. So it is good, man. So just come in. So there is no need for you to calculate it.
Stop looking for X. The X is here.
Let me tell you, the X is here, and the X power raised to money.
It's here.
Thank you very much.